I didn't do anything. All I did is shut my computer off.
Look, we live again. Let me clarify it since YouTube's like listen. The problem is I have a commenter, Miss Harrington, that is mentioning a specific person, okay, and saying they got people around them. You don't even want to do that. That's stupid. Because what you're doing to me is you're telling me how someone's moving. That's what you're doing. So you're putting out there how someone's moving. You're putting it out there like, oh, beware this person. So there are people that would beware. Don't do that. I'm telling you, for the artist, if you love and respect that artist, don't do that. That's the same type of stuff I was talking about in my videos. Do you catch all my videos? That's what I'm talking about.
I watch every single video he makes.
I'm just saying, I told you about that. So, Miss Harrington, you're newer here. So let me break that down for you. I'm not sure if you are who you say you are. I just want you to know that. There's people moving a certain way everywhere. We just saw what happened in the Bronx and we saw the response and stuff. Like, there's people moving a certain way everywhere. Don't throw people's names out and then say, oh, he's doing this. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's very disrespectful. That's very disrespectful. And that's my thing. All I wanted to do is tell Lovely Tashay that I get what you're saying. In Miami, they get busy. In Texas, they get busy. But they don't just get busy against each other. We're talking about someone gets harmed unlawfully and someone gets off. They're in the street marching, armed. So don't tell me who's getting busy. I've seen people get busy where it counts. So don't tell me who's getting busy for selfish things like money, clout. Don't tell me that. That doesn't mean anything. That's a one-time thing. And I'm enlightened and I am someone who has knowledge of self. So you can't tell me that and have me say, oh, are they? Dang, they must be. No, nope. No, right. I'm answering things that people say. And she said, calm down, don't get. No, you have to know that, or you wouldn't have said that. You say things a certain way when you know things. So I'm just enlightening you that I've been to multiple places. Obviously, I've been to Jamaica. Obviously. You talking about getting busy? They don't get busy in Jamaica? So yeah, I'm listening.
I've been to Mexico before.
Me too. Likewise here too.
Yeah.
I've been a good bit of places.
Yeah, me too. I've been to DC, Washington DC. I've been inside the Capitol. It's pretty nice. It's like, oh, bus service. Anybody visit Spain, Africa? You're both there?
No, did not visit Africa. And I don't know if I'd go over there right now anyway. After that.
Me either. I've already done that. It's amazing. It's great.
I'll be in a certain place, but there's a lot going on right now that's not even in the news. So
there's not going on everywhere.
But no, specifically there's very serious issues that are happening because the way the government runs over there, it's different. It's not the same thing like as America or Europe. It's a different time over there. And having to do, and it's deeper than that because industrialized, having to do with the diamonds and different things, it is no play over there right now. They want, there are people running there.
They have a wealth supply of gold, oil, diamonds, everything.
But
everything.
That,
and yet, so everyone is questioning the root of the actual, from which they come from, you know, being on these separate continents and everything, but they want to say that the root belongs to them. No, not necessarily. The root doesn't work like that. Actually given by those that look like their roots. If you think about that concept.
Even on top of that, China is over there dealing with diamonds. And if you were aware, in January of 2019, China loaded themselves up. And the only other people that they could be loading up for, because of their allies, does include the alleged presence against America, to let them know that they're not backing down. So it's even for an American, altogether, it's just, I don't know. I've seen and read a lot of documentaries. I've seen some stuff, and over there, it's definitely lit.
I mean, it's definitely lit, but at the same time, too, there's a new flowing currency that's trying to take this country out, period. If we're going to sit here and talk about politics, they're creating a new standpoint and making sure that African currency gets the respect that it deserves. And on top of that, too, when you're going after specific legislation for people of color that haven't been given the reparations that they rightfully own and should receive, what would that actually do to the rest of the economy in this country?
As long as we do not lose world currency, all will be well. That's the only thing I can say. As long as America does not lose world currency, we'll be good. That
okay, well, based on the premise of interest and value, I'm just kind of being, you know what? It's all good. It's cool.
Well,
everything.
There's a specific way I say that is because if we lose world currency, that means overnight, whatever money you have in your hand is zero, less than zero. The reason we are able in our debt state to stay stabilized is because we're world currency. That means when China is trading to Germany, they're trading in American dollars. Anything's trading in American dollars right now across seas anywhere. If that slips, we're all screwed. And America is so powerful that we are not in a position where that will be the case. And to my understanding, that will not be the case because of where America lies right now in power. We would never let that have that. Plus the amount of territory that we're in, we're prepared for those type of things. So that's the only thing that can't happen. They can do whatever they want, but if the moment they step up to the UN and they're like, we want world currency, nah, you will see America ride out. Like, who said what? And we're pulling up wherever. It doesn't matter where they're at. We're pulling up wherever they go.
North Korea or bonkers? North Korea? Oh my gosh, they're bonkers over there.
I can't say nothing because
I don't want to.
Dennis Rodman was over there, so it can't be that harsh. He was chilling.
Interesting, you would say that. So, let's get back on the X situation. Because we get back to that situation when people came to here for me and everybody else in here to talk about politics because they really want to know what's going on with the X situation. All right, take it away, Czar.
The one reason that I had said what I said again was because Wendy Harrington brought up a specific person's name and was talking about how they move. And I was letting it be known that everywhere moves a certain way and not to bring in specifics as if they are that person. Because when you do that, it's like you're not acknowledging the world is that crazy. Same thing with lovely Tashay, like every place gets busy somewhere. And here's the thing, we're fortunate because in countries like Jamaica, in different places, you could probably find true outlawedness in certain areas because of how it's governed and how things lie and the balance of how things interact. So there's a method to how it works. And that's my thing. I've traveled enough places, including Florida, including those other places, and seen certain things that I am well aware that these things go on. But to say and speak about someone as if them having weapons is everything it takes to survive is untrue.
Say Why is there a pyramid on top of the U.S. dollar bill?
I remember that. I remember that. X tweeted out. He tweeted out a lot of stuff about Donald Trump. To be honest, on his Twitter account.
I mean, there's a clear objective as to why that's being said.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry I cut you off. I didn't hear it clean because I didn't hear. Say that again.
Yeah, I know. Sorry about that. Anyway, why is there a pyramid on the dollar when it has nothing to do with America whatsoever?
I always want to stop my damn soul. Why? You guys got the answer? You gotta be a conspiracy theorist to know that.
You would say, Queen.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Chris?
You gotta believe in conspiracies and be a theorist.
To be honest, yeah.
To know that.
That's an interesting. True.
That's what they don't want. That's what they call us, conspiracy theorists.
But you know what though? That's such a blanketed statement because if people are actually looking at the truth about what melanin is actually made for and us being actual solar generators and being able to produce gold underneath our feet, like, oh my God, like there's just like so much stuff that's not even funny. Like, do you know why the Americas were actually cleared out and then a massive amount of slaves were actually brought to this country in order to produce gold? Did anybody think about that?
For the aliens.
Remember?
Maybe y'all don't know how that shit works, right?
I read an article about that. I mean, not an article, but I read a thing about that.
A newsletter?
But I just don't deserve reparations for what we create naturally from our own biological beings. But a lot of people don't know about that, right? So at the end of the day, the question still remains: why is there pyramids that belong to a civilization that gave us power, that gave us ultimate power, which our time has been extinct eons ago, and we're still here.
I might say maybe that's it. They're paying homage to the Egyptians. That's a good way to look at it. They were onto something.
Right, that's a good way to look at it.
Where did Egyptians come from?
Egypt.
And where did those Egyptians evolve from? Does anybody know?
Africa and Jamaica, I think.
Okay. All right. So let's do a little history lesson. Okay. So before it was conquered by, yes, he was. Okay. Before everything was conquered by Mesopotamia, or Macedonia, Europe, everywhere else, Egypt initially came from southern Nubia, Syria. So if we're talking pre-dynastic history, I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with this stuff. I know this stuff like the back of my hand. I know it like I would know my own story. So basically, when it comes down to the purpose of what we actually created, with natural levitation, with natural resources, without having to use technology. You know what kind of power that would give to have that accessibility, be able
that would be awesome.
Without having.
No.
Anyway,
that's awesome, though. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, I said. That's pretty cool, I said. Yeah. What Queen said. That's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Okay. Nothing. I had someone just send me something, and I'm just trying to verify what they're trying to say, and then I'll say what they're trying to send me. I just have to verify it. But aside from that, what do you think the percentage is that there's another alleged person that has his seed? What percentage could that be, if at all, allegedly?
I got like what? Somewhere. No, it's not. It's not. You know.
Chris? If there's another seed that he could have allegedly, what do you think the percentage would be?
If he had another seed, percentages could be. I'd say 33%.
I agree, Chris. To be honest,
Yeah, I'd say 33%.
are you talking about what if he had another? You know, I don't want to like say it, but you know.
Yes.
Child. Oh, you can't say that? Hey, child?
If he allegedly had another child.
Yeah, allegedly, yeah. I'd say 33%.
Yeah.
33% for sure.
I mean,
Okay.
my question is, how would it have been? Oh, I don't know.
Create and evolve, you know, that's very powerful. It's a very bold statement, I'll say, because X was all he in that blog. He talked about people's mindsets and evolving as people.
So I have somebody telling me that they think Diedrich was the one that had things going to plan. That's an interesting concept. He's currently arrested.
Concept, I'll say, because Diedrich, like it's an interesting concept that you would probably put that into words perspective. But he was a tattoo parlor, and he also tattooed Kodak Black. If you know who that is.
Yes, I do.
And I don't think. Do you think he has something to do with this or no? And put it in your opinions, are.
Do I think Diedrich?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, only because his behavior is not of anyone who's very suspicious that I've seen in the times that things have occurred.
Some people think that audio thing, like the whole when X in the car, them videotaping that's disgusting. Oh my gosh. You know what? If doing that could actually get some paramedics and all that, he would still be here. If people didn't have their phones out.
I don't know.
That's why Cleo didn't want any photos out of X and
Well,
and,
wait. Let's allegedly. We don't know why she didn't want anything. All we can speak for is what she said, and she said almost nothing. I will put that out there for that. But if we are to presume the alleged reason why she didn't want photos out being that they could have helped him, where would you like to take that from there?
That helped him, and they could have saved his life. But you know, people were so eager and so unintelligent that they just have their phones out, and it's disgusting. To be honest, to take a picture of someone's lifeless body.
Do you know Victor? Have you ever heard of Victor?
Yeah, from you. But that's the guy who was apparently a witness. He was there.
He was one of the first people to post it on his social media. And dead. And he did the interview with the news anchor saying what happened.
That wasn't a news anchor. That was not a news anchor.
I know who it was. Who it was, but I'm being respectful because that is what they portrayed. But I know who it is.
Czar, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Are you aware of the fact that person ended up in like a music video like shortly after? The girl, the news anchor.
Was it 6ix9ine?
Yes.
Okay. Say no more. I know. I already know.
You on the same page? All right, cool.
Yeah, I know.
All right, cool. It's clout, man. It's Oni style.
Because like
Oni style. A lot of it just seems like everyone's looking for a way to benefit Like when X was going around screaming cloud, cloud, cloud all the time, he a lot of people, I feel like a lot of people, and I mean like a lot of people are, especially now, are just finding ways to benefit off his name with just everything going on.
He would always say comedia.
Yeah, because they saw his marketing strategy.
Exactly.
Free marketing. He didn't have to pay nobody.
Right.
Even
X was making like 10,000, I believe, for every show. Like 10, I think it was like 100K, I believe.
Yeah, wouldn't put it past me.
even
Queen Prodigy has left the chat. Interesting.
Maybe she has bad connection.
But other than that, what's going on with the fact that you said that you had prior